Hey, love. Hey, Cloudy.
Hey, love.
Oh, sorry. Good morning. It's Friday. Thank God. It is Friday. We made it to Friday. Yet again. Vanessa. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry. Please forgive me because I had to go tend to my daughter and my cat. Sounds like you have a cold. I do not have a cold. I have allergies. I have really bad allergies. We are in the prime of allergy season. The pollen is really bad here in Georgia. So yes, I do not have a cold, guys. And yes, I am on allergy medicine. I'm on really 3 of them. I just have it really bad. I woke up, my nose was blocked. Like I feel like I almost died last night. Like I woke up gasping for air because my nose was blocked. And I'm like, oh shit. And as soon as I get up and I took a shower and I use a little saline wash in my nose, get the pollen out, it's open again. So I don't know what it is about this year's pollen, but this year's pollen is very bad. Like even my cat has allergies. My cat won't stop sneezing either. I feel bad for her because she sounds congested, and I took her to the vet. She's not sick. They listen to her heart, and if she's not sick, it's just allergies. You know it's bad when a damn animal don't even like what nature got going on. So, all right, I got somebody's. What did I get? When you send money, please let me know. You can confirm it. Okay, so I got Chinika, sore throat. Oh my goodness, my body produces a lot of mucus and it's just so frustrating. Shinika. Okay. Thank you for that. I love when people correct me on their name because, you know, at times I screw it up, but I usually don't. All right, so what is your question, Shanika? Hi, cats. Hello. Dominique. Dominique will be after Shanika. And thank you so much for your generous donation. How am I summer looking as far as career? Okay. So keep in mind these readings are by donation. The more you donate, the more info you get. These are not free readings. Okay. So if you're going to ask multiple questions, guys, or your question needs a detailed response, please make sure your donation is matching that. Okay. So if you have not sent your donation, you will not be receiving a reading. And Shanika, I know you want both of those areas, but for what you donated, I can't really go deep into both of those areas. Okay. And when you say career, so which one would you like answered, career or love for the summer? Because when it comes to your career, what exactly are you wanting to know? Are you currently involved with anybody? Shanika, this summer in love. Shanika, The summer in love, Shanika. And what is your sign, by the way? Shanika, this summer. Oh, you are current. Shanique, I'm not referring to you. This is for Cloudy, not you, honey. Okay? You have not sent any money. You're not getting a reading, honey, okay? I know you think I'm saying Shanique. I'm not saying Shanique. I'm saying Shanika, which is Cloudy. All right, Shanika, love for Shanika this summer. 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 No, you're good. Shanika, I do see new love coming your way this summer. You have two aces. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. You got the Tower. Single. Have you been single for some time or no? Queen of Wands and the Nine of Swords. I feel like, Shanika, in a way, you're kind of afraid to give up your singleness, your independence, okay? Because I feel like you're very independent. And I don't know why, but it feels like it's a real fear of yours of like losing your independence or your identity, who you are. I don't know if your previous actual relationships, you felt stifled, you felt like you know, you lost control of yourself or who you were or some shit like that. I don't know. Okay. But I kind of get this energy that you want to make sure that you're still able to live your life, you know, pursue your career, your dreams, even if you're with somebody. You know, you don't want to be with someone who doesn't like respect your need to have your own life going on. Okay. So I think that's what the problem that you've also experienced in your past with this Five of Swords. Okay. Like the minute you feel like someone's trying to like control you or like come between you, your hobbies, your work, your money, stuff like that, it's going to be a problem. Okay. Or you feel like that person is just really smothering. You need to be with someone that you can be yourself with. You could, you know, that understands that, yes, we're in a relationship, but we also all are still people at the end of the day with our own lives, okay? So I do see you having a lot of self-love here this summer, and you're not going to just give up your independence like that, okay? But I do see new love for you. It does show the potential for more. But again, I think you just have to get over this fear of losing yourself, okay, like I already said. But I feel like whoever is coming towards you is going to be equally independent, though. So I don't feel like you have to worry about that. This summer love for Shanika. Yeah, you see? Oh my God, you have all these nines. And nines mean like they tend to talk about like the stability, fulfillment within yourself, your life, stuff like that. So I feel like you're very focused on maintaining your own life, even if you are with somebody, okay? And I believe that's exactly how it should be, okay? Shouldn't be stifling your partner and suffocating them. But me, I'm an Aquarius, so I don't believe in doing that. You know, you definitely have to have your own hobbies, your own friends, and just your own shit, okay? Because if not, I mean, you're gonna just, it's gonna become toxic. Well, for me it would, because I'm naturally independent myself, so I wouldn't want to feel like I have no identity, and my only identity is my relationship. That's not good. I love my Aquarius. Yeah. I can't say the person that's coming towards you is an Aquarius. Could be a Leo, I'm kind of getting here, okay? But remember, any of these signs could be moon, rising, or Venus, okay? Oh, this is so cute. This is so cute. Whoever this person is, this is a soulmate for you. Yeah, this is your love, honey. This is so cute. Look at that. 2 of Cups. So there is somebody here you will be able to be yourself with. There's somebody here that you will feel very happy with, okay? You have the Sun and the 2 of Cups. I mean, I'm talking about you're jubilant. You're very happy because you feel comfortable with them and you feel like you could be you. You don't have to tiptoe around their what is it? Clinginess and shit like that. So you feel like you could just really be. And I feel like this person respects you and your need for independence, okay? You guys are very like-minded. Could be an air sign. You know, we do have quite a few air cards here, okay? We do have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but then I also get Leo here. So, but any of these signs can be moon, rising, Venus. Love for Shanika this summer. Yeah, bottom of deck is relationship. I do feel like this is someone that wants a relationship. Oh, look at that. And soulmate. Oh. Yeah, you see, I feel like you're used to toxic relationships. You're used to being misunderstood, being codependent, there being codependency in your relationships or something. But with this person, I don't see that at all. Like, I see you and them being the same kind of energy. Like, you both are the same. You both have your own life, your own hobbies, and stuff like that. Okay? So, yeah, it is predicting a soulmate for you and someone you could potentially have a relationship with here. If you, like I said, if you can get over your fear of losing yourself or something like that. Okay? With the Tower and stuff. And I'm getting the number 9. So the number 9 is September. So by September, you could potentially start moving towards a relationship with this person, okay? Because you'll meet them in summer, you know, or whatever. But I feel like by September, you will already start thinking about a relationship with this person. Who is this sign coming towards Shanika in love? Who is this sign? Who is it? Okay, so you have Taurus, Shanika. Pisces, Shanika. Remember, these signs could be in their chart somewhere. Capricorn. Okay, and Scorpio. So that could be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But what I get from those signs as well is that this person is very hardworking. Okay, this person is very hardworking and ambitious. Okay, just like you. All right. Can you guys still hear me? So I'm on Dominique. After Dominique is Katia. After Katia is Krista. And after Krista will be Sandy. And then after Sandy, I just got Aaron. Is that who that is? Aaron, yeah. Do you need my sign too? It's helpful. It's helpful, you know. I'll never turn down a little sign action. I'm going in and out. Let me try to fix it and come back. You guys, let me know if I sound any better. You guys might need to close YouTube and come back in as well, because I did receive a call, which is probably why my sound started going in and out. People always call me like when I'm doing a live. When I'm doing a live. Do I sound okay, guys, or is it still screwing up? Do I sound like I am going out? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Okay. Oh. Dominique, what is your question? All right, Aaron, I received yours. You got about 4 people in front of you, Aaron, okay? Okay, so I will need this person's name. What is your name and what is their name? Sorry, not your name, but what is your sign and what's their sign? And I need their name. I just went over who I have, okay? So if you have not heard your name, I have not received it. Please rewind and you will hear everybody, okay, that I called. I just did a roll call. What's coming up for the summer for Dominique? Look, Dominique said, I need to know what's coming up for the summer. Okay. Is he gonna be on some bullshit? Because Dominique says she out for the summer, okay? She trying to make sure now you get that shit ready, huh? That summer is approaching. Summer, you know, this summer is gonna be summer is gonna be really smelling like I thought you said we weren't together. That's what summer is smelling like so far. I thought you said we weren't together, shit. All right, what's coming for Dominique and her Cancer this summer, please? Coming for Dominique and her Cancer this summer. What's coming for Dominique and Aaron this summer? Okay, so you got the King of Cups. I'm outside. Okay, so I feel like he might walk away. I hate to say this. Yeah, he might walk away. Or you might walk away, whatever, but then he will come back. Because I see the 8 of Cups reversed. So at some point between now and summer, someone may walk away, but it seems temporary. And then they'll be back. Okay. But I see 2 kings here. I'm kind of starting to feel like you might have like 2 different options. Dominique. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna feel like he's a red flag in some way, shape, or form. Like I feel like you're not like you're gonna feel something about him. Like you're gonna feel like he's lying or he's acting funny or weird with you. So I feel like you're gonna be like, okay, well, since you're acting funny and weird, well, I can act funny and weird as well. Okay. I feel like you might have another person. Like I'm seeing a Leo here. I don't know, or an Aquarius. I'm not sure if you're the one with the other person or he is. I don't know. But I feel like there's some sort of interference with the 5 of Wands. Okay. Because you got 2 kings here. And usually when 2 kings are showing up, it's representing 2 different people. So I feel like if he walks away, that's going to be on him, because I feel like you're going to have someone else kind of interested in you here. And it's really because you don't really feel like he's putting in much effort. Like, you don't feel like he's really stepping up. So this is why you're probably going to still end up getting distracted by somebody else. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like, he's moving kind of funny in summer. And you feel confused. Seven of Cups is here. You're kind of confused by his behavior, or yeah, I said something about confusion. Like, I feel like you'll have a good time with him, but I feel like the way he's acting, he's kind of giving you this vibe like he's casually interested. Like, you don't feel like he's really as invested. So this is why you're gonna still give your time to other people. Okay. And I am getting Leo strongly, so you may end up getting involved with a Leo, or okay. Yeah, I kind of feel like this Cancer is giving more like, yeah, playerish energy here. He's in and out. I feel like that's what's causing you to feel like he's moving funny, because he's just seems to be all over the place, kind of. So I'm not seeing anything too like significant right now for the summer in terms of like love connection. I mean, I see you having fun. There is passion, there's sexual energy here, but I can't say that it's like anything that's too big of a deal right now for you. I feel like there's a possibility for travel, or like going on dates, you know, that type of thing. It feels a little casual, okay? With both of these people, it feels a little casual, okay? So I feel like you're not committing to anybody until you see some real effort, like, and stability, but you're not necessarily getting the stability and the effort in a way from these people. So you're just like, may the best man win. Like, you're not gonna just give one person, put all your eggs in one basket. You get what I'm saying? You're not gonna put all your eggs in one basket with anybody until you really feel like there's a investment being made here, okay? All right, so that is what I am seeing for you right now, Dominique. Love for Dominique this summer. Looks like summer is yours, honey. You have legal matters, so you're definitely going to be using your judgment when it comes to him. If it smells funny, like, I feel like you're just not going to overly, you know, invest here, okay? And by the looks of it, this freak is moving funny. Yeah, just what I said, reconciliation, you know, someone may walk away here, whether you, him, but you will reconcile. But you have snake, so deception, temptation, enemy. So it's either someone's lying about their true intentions, and maybe they are just wanting something casual, you know, sex or something, or they, I don't know, they could be lying about some shit, okay? And then you have hookup, one night stand, intimacy, casual relationship, okay? So it feels like your love life this summer is a little bit more casual relationship based, okay? All right, summer is yours, my darling. Make the most of it, honey. Remember, if they act up, let them know. Well, it's smelling like I thought we weren't together outside. Okay? I thought we weren't together, John. Okay? All right, let's see. Ooh, my leasing office talking about they're gonna have some tacos and tequila. This for Cinco de Mayo. I'm all in, honey. I'm all in. I am all in. I need to put on a disguise and put on like another outfit and, you know, disguise so I can get two plates. That's what I'm gonna try to do. All right, so they won't recognize me and go give me another plate. How do you do? Here for the tacos and tequila. Oh shit, that's funny. All right, why are the other ones showing up? Why are you doing this to me? Okay, there it goes. Okay, so Kendra, did you? Is Kendra here? Kendra, did you send money right now? I'm so sorry. You were actually supposed to be the first one. I didn't notice your donation. Okay. So I'm gonna have to do Kendra. I'm sorry. You were supposed to be the first one I did. Okay. After Kendra, I have Katya. After Katya, I have Krista. Okay. After Krista, I will have Sandy. I'm going in order of received. After Sandy, I will have Aaron. After Aaron, I will have Kasha. After Kasha, I will have Quality Jones. Okay. So right now I am on Kendra. All right, what do we have for Kendra? Many feelings for Kendra. Are you guys in communication still? Mitty's feelings for Kendra. Mitty's feelings for Kendra, please, Mitty. Mitty's feelings for Kendra. Okay, so he definitely feels connected to you here, Kendra, with the Two of Cups. Okay, yeah. So he's definitely in love with you. He definitely loves you. Okay, Two of Cups with the King of Cups. His feelings ain't going nowhere, girl. His feelings ain't going nowhere. He is definitely in love. His feelings are deep, okay? I think I've already said this, but you are soulmates. But the thing with him right now, I just think that he's not really wanting the relationship aspect just yet, okay? Like I've already told you in the past, I believe. For various reasons, Two of Pentacles, okay? This is something that he's juggling here that he feels maybe he needs to prioritize, okay? Or sort out first. But he definitely sees you as the one. He feels very happy with you. And he's not hiding anything from you. If you're concerned about that, he's not. Three of Pentacles and the High Priestess reverse, Pisces energy. He's not hiding anything from you. So whatever he told you is the truth, okay? And I do feel like he does have hopes to take your connection to the next level in the future, but I feel like right now he's not necessarily trying to do that, okay? The Star and the Three of Pentacles, he has hope for it in the future. I feel like, you know, he wants to take things a step at a time here with you, okay? Your connection is being divinely timed at this moment, okay? It's only a matter of timing with him. Maybe he feels he needs a little bit more time, okay? Now, I know you told me that he's going through a divorce or something like that. That could be what he wants to straighten out first before he gets with you. Or I don't know. I don't know if he's still involved or around that person. I don't know. What's the Four of Cups? Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like right now he's trying to maintain his independence. He still lives with her, or he's still married? Yeah, right now I think he's focused on like you know, stability and security within himself and being independent from whatever that is that he has going on. 11-11, that's a sign. I'm doing your reading at 11-11. So yeah. But you know, like when you get out of a relationship and whatnot, like he was in a relationship with this person for some time. So it's like, I don't feel like he wants to just rush back into another one. Like I feel like he wants to be single for a little while and really like devote time to himself, you know, his self-care, his money, you know what I'm saying? Get in a better place, because a divorce can take money from you. It's not easy going through a divorce, especially as a man. I don't care what women say. Oh, a marriage is more risky for a man. It always is. Okay. This is why a lot of men do not want to get married. They fear it because at the end of the day, that woman can take him for all he's got and all he's worked hard for. So with that being said, you know, money is involved with getting a divorce. So it makes sense as to why he doesn't want to just jump into another situation right now. But rest assured, you know, rest assured he does truly love you. He's not lying about that. He's not lying about anything. The sun is a very open, transparent. I feel like you and him have a very open, transparent dynamic. So you don't have to worry about him hiding secrets or, you know, saying some shit that he doesn't mean, okay? So you don't need to give up on him or anything like that, okay? So you can count on from here on out that he will always be open with you and honest and not hiding anything from you, okay? Kendra and Mitty's connection. What does Kendra need to know? Holding back. I should have expressed myself better. So I do feel like at times he wants to express himself better to you. I'm struggling to find the right path. So when that card comes out, it usually means that, again, you know, he feels like he needs to get his life in order. Okay. That way he can have proper equal give and take with you. Overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining me. So I feel like at times he gets overwhelmed, not by you, but by whatever he got going on, okay? Okay, that is wonderful. All right. So what did I say I have next? Katya. After Katya, I will do Krista. After Krista will be, I'm gonna go over who I have again. Sandy. After Sandy will be Aaron. After Aaron will be Keisha, and then after Keisha will be Stacy. doesn't this... Don't do this to me. I don't know what's going on with these devices lately. It's just been screwing up. Should JW be someone I'm patient with in regards to a romantic relationship? Is that the same person that you've been asking me about, the Aquarius? I believe you're in Aries, correct? Excuse me, guys. All right, should Katya be patient with JW? Should Katya be patient with JW? Should Katya be patient with JW when it comes to having a relationship with him? The Six of Cups. What? What you mean? Oh. Because I think you said that he's with his child's mother or something like that. Should you be patient? Now, what you do is ultimately your choice, honey. You know, I can't tell you if you should stay or go. That's completely up to you. Because I do see some sort of family dynamic here. 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, King of Wands, the 4 of Cups, and the Emperor. So within the current energy, I feel like finances is a thing for him, okay? So I feel like for him to like leave that situation, whatever, like financially, he would need to make sure that he is where he needs to be. But at the same time, I feel like he feels a sense of duty and obligation to his family, to his situation, okay? So I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like there's a little resistance there because he feels that obligation as I'm shuffling the King of Pentacles coming out, okay? He feels an obligation to that family situation dynamic. And I don't know why, because the Emperor is someone who doesn't really believe in breaking up his family. He's the type of guy, he's very solid. He has certain values. So it's like, if he says he's going to be here, like he wants to fulfill that promise. He wants to fulfill his duties as a provider, a protector. So I don't know. Like, I feel like it's kind of like, right now, I would say don't put all your eggs in one basket with him, Katya. Okay? Because that relationship you're wanting, you know, whatever you're wanting, could take some time, okay? The Knight of Pentacles is here. It's not going to happen overnight at all. Although I do see a new beginning. If you're not currently connected, I do see there will be a reconciliation, okay? But ultimately, I think you should keep those boundaries and not overly invest yourself here. Okay. Are you guys currently disconnected? Because if you're disconnected, I do see him returning. Okay. I feel like financially, he's concerned about finances. And also, I feel like him leaving his family, it's something that he feels guilty about. Okay. Like, he feels like he would be abandoning them or something like that. So there is an energy of guilt there. Okay. And I feel like you already tend to feel abandoned by him. So it's like, you know, you got to think about your own mental health as well. Would I say that you're wasting your time? I would say right now, you may be, because it's not like I could tell you that I see this going into a relationship right now, you know, or I see major moves being made here. Okay. And like I said, he has this attachment to his family and also to his duties, is what I keep hearing, as a protector and a provider. So there is resistance. I see synchronicities to that in him leaving. Okay. So based on that alone, I would say yes, right now you could be wasting your time. Okay. But I would say don't allow yourself to get like too, I don't know, it's easier said than done, like attached to him. Okay. And this idea of being with him just yet. See, old fashioned coming out again means that he's the type that, like, he's old fashioned. So how are were men back in the day, you know? Once they have their family, that's that. Like, they're not leaving their family, okay? So I feel like he has certain values and morals to where that's going to be a difficult thing to tussle with, okay? Because I genuinely feel like he would feel guilty here. Um, like, even if it's toxic with her or whatever the case may be, like, I just still feel like he feels guilt. What does Casa need to know going forward with JW? Hey, honey. The Wheel of Fortune. The Seven of Pentacles. But just keep in mind, you can't change who he is, you know, fundamentally. Like, you cannot do that. So if he wants to continue to do that, then that's on him. Hi, China. Yeah, so going forward, there is a sense of disappointment with him. Yeah, there is a sense of, because as much as you may like him or love him, whatever the case may be, you may kind of like tap into your more rational and logical side at some point, is what it is saying. Okay. And you may gain a different perspective to where you're just like, all right, well, I might have to choose a different path for myself. Okay. With the Two of Wands. Because the Five of Cups is a card of a disappointment. That's where it's headed. Like, you feeling like, damn, you know, maybe I just need to kind of cut my losses for now, okay? And choose another path, because I see you doing all this waiting, but at the same time, not much is changing, okay? And the Hierophant, again, this is a card that talks about our morals, our beliefs. So I feel like his morals and beliefs about his situation is what the obstacle is, okay? You can tell somebody all you want, but unfortunately, you know, it all comes down to our moral code. Like, he's not going to go against what he feels is right and wrong. And we're all like that. If you feel like something's wrong, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to go for it, okay? So I do feel like it's going to come a time to where you may cut him off, okay? Or he cuts you off, I don't know. Because I feel like he still is attached to his his belief system when it comes to his family, okay? So if he doesn't want to deviate from that, you can't force him to, okay? I feel like you may even get to the point to where you give him some type of ultimatum and he's going to choose his family. He's going to choose to kind of still stay there, okay? All right, moving on to Krista. Krista, I need two specific questions, okay? Guys, please don't just tell me love and finance. I need a specific question. You're welcome. My ex is mad I'm with my present. Walked away from my present because of his attitude. Okay, well, why does it matter if your ex is mad? Let him be mad. And keep letting them be mad, okay? Someone's feelings shouldn't necessarily dictate what is best for you. Okay. Not in this situation, okay? You know, if he's so mad, he shouldn't be an ex then. You know, he got himself in that position. Crystal wants to know, will it work out with Marshall? Crystal wants to know, will it work out with Marshall? You love who the most? Rob? Is it going to work out with Marshall? No. Okay. Who is Marshall? What's his sign? King of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Sun. So, no, I'm asking who is Marshall. Marshall is the person that you just met. Okay, you confusing me, honey. You confusing me one thing at a time. I'm asking you who is Marshall to you. He's the one you just met. Okay. One thing at a time. So when it comes to Marshall, no, right now it's not saying that it's headed to work out. I feel like Marshall may have something going on here. I'm getting something very, very significant on money. Okay. Just a question. It doesn't have to be, has Marshall ever been married or anything like that? Is he married? Doesn't have to be, but just asking. He's divorced. I feel like there's something about money for him here. I feel like that's kind of what his focus is right now. Even if it doesn't seem like it, in the future, it's saying he's going to be focused on money. Okay? And I'm not going to lie to you, it feels like he values money more. Like he's one of those guys who puts more value and priority in money and having a lot of money. Okay? That's what his primary concern is. So it doesn't look like you're a priority at all. At least not in the future. Okay? Well, tell him to marry his money. Go ahead and marry your money. Okay. Since he loves it so much. Maybe the money will keep him, you know, satisfied and stuff. Let him marry the money. Yeah, let him fuck the money. Like, I see you and this person, you know, having like a strong like friendship or something like that. Just a strong friendship. I don't see anything romantic about this, okay? He's in love with his money. You got all these pentacles coming out. This man is in love with money. That's all he cares about, apparently. All right. Again, I'm not going to tell you who you should do. Whatever you do, you choose. But I will just tell you what the situation is, and you choose from there, okay? Who's the ex? Who's the ex? I'm only answering 2 questions for what you sent, Krista, so. Should Krista work things out with Kelvin? Should Krista work things out with Kelvin? Krista, you could work things out with him, but I just can't help but feel like you still kind of deserve better than him, okay? Whether you know that now or not, I feel like there's a reason why you left him, okay? And you need to think about that. Take some mirror time and really reflect on what you need out of a relationship, what you need out of a partner, okay? Not what you want, but what you need. And when you really think about it, it's not him. It's not what he's offering you, okay? I feel like he left you feeling disappointed and he could do it again, okay? I mean, you could forgive him time and time again with the Temperance card and try to make it work and try to, you know, compromise. But ultimately, it feels like you and him are coming from 2 different, maybe even love languages. You're just coming from 2 different, like, natures and attitudes, okay? Him being a Pisces, and I know you're an Aquarius. I feel like that's why Temperance shows up, because you're going to have to maybe even sacrifice certain parts of yourself to be with him, and he may have to sacrifice certain things to be with you. And ultimately, I feel like that leads to resentment, okay? Yeah, I feel like you deserve better than him, but that's up to you. I mean, you could try to make him be what it is or make him be what you want him to be, but ladies, don't stop trying to change grown men, okay? Just get you another one, okay? Just get you another one that's going to do what you want him to do, okay? That's the only thing I can say. They're grown men. So when they're grown men like that, they're already set in their ways, their attitude. You're not going to change him. His brain has already been developed. He is who he is, and that's that. So I feel like you're going to go through another tower with him if you do get back with him. And the tower moment is just basically an upheaval. Okay. I don't feel like you and him are have a foundation that's really healthy, okay? Don't do it. All right, moving on, moving on. That's why I tell women all the time, don't try to change a grown man. Just, there's so many men out here. Just get you another one that's going to do exactly what you need him to be doing, okay? Krista. Okay, we already did you. All right, we heading to what's her name? Sandy, okay? You've been single for 2 years, but he still feels the need to feel some kind of way that you're single. That's someone who's playing with you, okay? And no, I'm not, you know, trying to put you down or anything. I'm just saying he's playing with you because it's been 2 years and you seem to have a problem with me being single. That makes no sense. It's been 2 years. And in that 2 years, he hasn't changed what? Not even a little bit. All right, Sandy, let's get into your reading. How is my ex, Charlie, the Scorpio, feeling, and will he be coming forward soon? What is your sign? How is Charlie feeling about Sandy? How is Charlie feeling about Sandy? Charlie. Charlie's feelings for Sandy. The devil keeps coming out. Judgment. He feels a tie to you. He still feels tied to you, Sandy, okay? I feel like he still feels tied to you as well. Okay, the devil came out, so that's definitely a sense of when you feel very attached to somebody, okay? Doesn't mean that it's in a healthy way, though. You have the Tower, Scorpio energy. The Judgment is also Scorpio. This connection is karmic. Okay, I just need to make you aware of that. This connection is karmic. Meaning that you and this person were in each other's life to serve a spiritual purpose in terms of learning and growing. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you're meant to be with this person and that this person is your highest direction, okay? That I will not tell you. Yeah, it seems like he still has some sort of affinity for you. Yeah, he still has some kind of unresolved, unfinished business feelings type of thing for you. Okay? He's obsessed with you. But again, this obsession may not really be for the right reasons. I feel like he wants to come back. Like he wants to go back to the past. But sometimes opening the door to the past is not good. Okay? I never pinned the comment. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me go ahead and pin it. My bad. I thought I pinned it. Okay. I feel like he dreams of you as well, which is crazy. Yes, he will come forward with those feelings. He will. Queen of Swords is here. He's going to come forward actually very soon. And he's going to come out of the blue. Okay? It's going to be very unexpected. You opening all doors. Well, just be careful what you ask for, honey. Because in the moment, it could feel good. But again, I'm telling you that this man is in your life for a spiritual purpose and not necessarily meaning that he's your life partner. But I know in the midst of things, it's hard to see it that way. But obviously, I'm not the one that's in love with him. I'm not the one that has rose-colored glasses. So I'm not going to just, you know, obviously, so at the end of the day, just understand there's a reason for this. And he's a karmic for you. Okay? It's like opening up a Pandora's box. Okay? So I feel like dealing with him again is going to put you back into a karmic cycle. Okay? So if you're willingly wanting the karmic cycle, that's fine. Okay? Maybe you have unfinished lessons with him. So there's more things you're going to learn. Okay? But again, I don't want to set the wrong expectation with you, letting you think that this is someone that, like, you're meant to be with. Okay? Because as a reader, I have a lot of experience with the devil and the judgment card. When that combination comes out together, this is not a healthy situation for you, but there are lessons to be learned from it. There is growth to be had from this. Okay? That's all I'm letting you know. So, again, there's unfinished business. He will be back. He will come forward with some sort of feelings. But these feelings don't feel, I'm not going to say they're not genuine, but they don't feel like it's based on, like, healthy, like, genuine love. And you get what I'm saying? Like, it feels like it's based on more of, like, an attachment, an unhealthy one, an infatuation, something like that. But with time, you'll see what I'm trying to tell you. But yeah, he is meant to come back into your life. Again, the Hierophant, along with these cards, talk about spiritual lessons. The Hierophant is oftentimes a teacher. So you have more things to learn from him, which is why you still feel very drawn to him. Okay? But is he your highest path? He is not your highest path, honey. Okay? Even me, I pulled, I remember the King of, the Devil and the Judgment card would come out for me and my ex was a Cancer, and needless to say, it makes a lot of sense now. It was absolutely toxic. Okay. Absolutely toxic. And I learned a lot of things from that situation, but he wasn't meant to be my life partner. Okay. So like I said, enjoy it. It will feel good in the meantime, but just know there's a reason for you and him being together. And it's not because this is your happily ever after, okay? And I don't sugarcoat and tell people what they want to hear. I have to tell you, relay the truth, okay? All right. Let's go to, did I do Aaron? All right. Aaron, what was your question, honey? Aaron. All right, then after Aaron, we will do Stacy. Money. Is it possible for you to, like, I'm not sure what you mean. If you want to know, who is in your highest direction, then that's a whole nother donation, okay? That will be another reading of who you're meant to be with. That's a completely different question. Because what people need to understand is that you could be with a karmic, but just understand it's a ticking time bomb, okay? It's the truth, you know. It's a ticking time bomb, and it's like the universe put a time frame on how long you're supposed to be with that person. So when it's time for you to not be with them, the universe will force you. You will experience a tower moment, okay? And I did pull the tower for him and you. So there will be an upheaval in a tower moment that's going to open your eyes and show you, oh, I need to leave him alone, okay? You know, just come back whenever you come back and relay, let me know, like, oh, pretty, you were right. I should have never reopened that door with him to the past. Should have never did that. Okay, but hey, you know, we're meant to go through different situations. That way we learn and grow and prepare ourselves for our life partner. That's the whole point. Okay? You got to go through these people. Okay, so I have not heard anything from Aaron. 10:53. I'm going in order of received once again. So Aaron was 10:53. Aaron was at 10:53. Stacy, hold on, let me see. Where is Stacy? Because I don't know what you guys are hearing, but I could have sworn I gave you guys the order of which I'm doing the readings, okay? So after Aaron is supposed to be Stacy, and after Stacy is supposed to be hold on. Oh, it's because you text me again, that's why. You sent at 10:56. Aaron sent at 10:53. Okay, so yeah, it's because you text me again. That's why it didn't look like that. Okay, so you are after Aaron, but Aaron's not saying anything. Keisha, I want to know if we're gonna work out and when is the separation gonna end. If you want to know when it's gonna end, you will need to send more of a donation. Okay. If it's gonna end, yeah. So after Keisha, will be Stacy. Okay, so you're an Aquarius, he is Devon, this is a Gemini. If you're gonna work out, Keisha and Devon work out. All right. Keisha and Devon work out. Keisha and Devon. Keisha and Devon work out. Keisha, Aquarius, and Devon, Gemini, will they work out? Everyone's pulling the devil. Keisha and Devon work out. So you have the Devil, the Three of Wands, the Empress, Three of Pentacles. There's a third party. Do you know that there's a third party? When were you going to tell me he has a third party, honey? Or that there is a third party? It could also be a third factor. I don't know. But I do see a relationship here. I see you have 2 3s in your spread. No, I do not do any free live questions. I'm sorry, honey. There's a third factor or a third party. The devil. What's this devil energy? There's a third party up. That's why this person is distant. That's why they're cold. There's somebody else here. Aaron, I will answer you. I kept calling you. I will answer you after I do Keisha, okay? Does he have children? Are you 100% he doesn't have children? Are you 100% of that? Are you psychic or an intuitive reader? They're both really the same thing, okay? Psychic is, you know, the fancy term for someone who is intuitive and can read a card, okay? And who feels things. Clairvoyant, clairaudient, claircognizant. It's all the same thing. It still means you're psychic, okay? I'm not talking to you, Keisha, about that. I was talking to Lena in the chat. Okay. So yeah, Keisha, I feel like he could have a child, okay? I hate to break it to you, but I feel like he could have there could be a pregnancy. Whoever he's with could be pregnant. Okay, or there's a child that you don't know about or something like that, okay? He's in a relationship and this is a third party. Because the Empress is a woman who's pregnant, okay? And even if there are no children involved, he does have a third party, okay? Period. So based on that, is it going to work out? No. Unfortunately, okay? Five of Cups is a card of a disappointment. Things not going to plan. Things not turning out the way you hoped it would, okay? I'm seeing a strong emphasis on, like, children, though. King of Cups, the Emperor, Empress. I feel like this Gemini could be your twin flame. And he could be in a karmic situation with somebody else. I do feel like a twin flame energy here. But we're not always meant to be with our twin flame, okay? You have the World and Judgment here. Yeah, so unfortunately, it may get to the point to where you're going to have to release him. Unfortunately, you're going to have to walk away from this, okay? The World is a card of completion, release, judgment, okay? When will the separation end between Keisha and, what's his name? Devon, is that the name? Okay, guys, I am currently closed, okay? I'm not accepting any more readings. When will the separation end for Keisha and Devon? What is the separation going to end for Keisha and Devon? Have you tried to reach out? But But I do feel like the separation could end by summertime. Okay. More specifically, Leo season. Because I feel like the cards are also saying that the separation can end as soon as you want it to. So you could reach out, you could take initiative to talk to this individual. Um, However, okay, you know, you need to take into consideration of what he has going on. But if you wait on him, I feel like it could take until summertime. More specifically, when Leo season is starting, okay? My readings are closed. I will be back tomorrow morning. Aaron, where is your question? Where is Stacy? Is Stacy here? I need your question, Aaron. I do not see your question, honey. Please type your question. My name is Stacy. Birthday. Just want to touch on love and money. Anything spirit needs to know. I cannot touch on love and money based on what you sent, okay? So you can choose either love or money. Which one would you like to know about? I will be back tomorrow, Yvette, for readings, but right now I'm closed. I gotta go run some errands, buy some clothes and stuff for my daughter. Because Aaron, I'm not seeing. Will me and my Virgo be in a relationship? What's the Virgo's name, please? Chris, okay. Will Aaron and Virgo be in a relationship? Aaron and Virgo. Chris. Aaron and Virgo. Chris, will they be in a relationship? I feel like it is leaning a little bit more towards a yes, okay? But could also be saying maybe, because I feel like it's going to take him walking away from you or you walking away from him before he really values you the way he's supposed to, okay? So there may come a time where you walk away or there's a separation, and he may need that separation to get his mind right to treat you the way that you need to be treated, okay? But I do feel like he has an interest. He is going to want to um, treat you better, okay? So, you know, it's almost like you're going to feel a sense of a lack of emotional fulfillment with him. But I feel like he will be back and he will try to fix things with you, okay? And do better. This could happen with or without the title of a relationship. So that's why I said maybe, but I do lean a little bit more towards a yes, okay? And I feel like it has to do with the love languages, okay? You not really feeling valued or something like that, okay? He said, baby, you can get whatever you like. I answered your question already, Aaron. Stacy, keep calling on you. Let me text her. I keep calling on you. The way you show me love, I'm like, oh. He said, baby, you don't want to. But mother, cause you know I never show love. The way you show me love, I'm like, oh. So I still need specific questions. What's ahead for my love life? Stacy's love life in May, this May. Stacy's love life this May. And happy birthday in advance, Stacy, because I see your birthday is coming up in June. Stacy's love life in May. Stacy's love life in May. Stacy, I don't know what's going on with all these third-party situations. I'm seeing a third-party situation for you in May, okay? The person you're dealing with could be, I have Leo here, I have Capricorn, I have Scorpio. I'm seeing some type of family situation, family dynamic, or it could also be that this is somebody that you've kind of been having this dynamic with for quite some time, okay? But there is definitely like a juggling going on here. And if you don't know about a third party right now, then this may be the month to where you find out with the Ace of Swords and the Tower, okay? Whoever this person is, I'm not gonna lie to you, it just feels like this person's really just looking for a casual relationship with you. You guys show up as the King and the Queen of Wands, so you have this passion, you know, sexual chemistry is there, everything, but I just see that there is another situation. I don't know if you're currently in a relationship and maybe this is someone on the side, I don't know. But somebody I feel is in a relationship here, okay? You have 2 3s here so far. So this is a telltale sign of a third-party situation. So the dynamic you're going to have with this person is a casual relationship, okay? But I see somebody being in 2 places at once, okay? In a relationship or having some sort of casual relationship with somebody else. So there is a sense of disappointment here. I also have Cancer. I feel like you're trying to put up boundaries with this person. It's kind of hard for you to resist them because I mean, there's a strong sexual pull here. Okay, this person's like a really big temptation for you. But I mean, I would say it's probably best that you resist the devil, okay? Yeah. I see you're going to have to definitely have some strong boundaries with whoever this person is because they will do their best to cross them. Justice. You need to do what's right for you because I feel like this person may kind of sell you dreams in a way, okay? Yeah, this is someone you already know. Six of Cups is here. Well, ultimately, if you give them a chance, you're going to find yourself in the same cycle with this person. Again, I do have Leo, I have Scorpio, I have Libra, I have Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, okay? I also have Pisces too. So you're just kind of in this whole big love triangle thing, okay, in May. Money for Stacey in May, please. Money for Stacey in May. Money for Stacey in May. You're going to have to be adaptable in the month of May, Stacey, because I feel like, you know, you may be thrown a curveball. Could be unexpected bills, unexpected purchases, stuff like that that you'll be facing in May. And also being resourceful is going to be like important for you in the month of May. Okay? Obviously not spending over your means, you know, being resourceful when it comes to managing your money. Yeah, I feel like you may have some sort of unexpected bills or like something like that coming in, okay? I feel like you are feeling just a tad bit frustrated to me, okay? And you kind of feel, yeah, you feel like a little negative when it comes to money in May. You feel very exhausted. Knight of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. This may be something that you end up fighting, or maybe you feel like the price of it or something like that, that you're not down with that, okay? Whatever it is, I don't know. But it looks to be something that's causing some kind of problems in your life in the month of May, okay? You may find that you need to like make a big purchase, Ace of Pentacles, okay? I don't know what you're trying to buy or what you have to pay for. I also feel like perhaps you might try to negotiate in a way, okay? So money for you in May seems to be, you know, stable. Like I don't see any huge increases in money or like a poverty or any, you know, something like that. But there will be a challenge in terms of like either making, you know, some kind of unexpected bill, purchase, okay? That's what I see. So, like I said, the advice is to remain adaptable. Okay, I feel like Spirit keeps saying that you got this. And also make sure that you're being resourceful. Saving money wherever you can. Trying to negotiate if you need to. Or whatever. Okay? Alrighty, guys. So I am going to be getting off of here. It was a pleasure speaking to you all. believe I got everybody. Let me double check. Okay, I got everybody. All right, y'all. So, you will get a chance to revisit your reading once I end the live. It's going to be reposted on my channel in the live tab, okay?